Hey YouTube, from last video, you remember all that 22 inches of snow that we got? Well, it's been 40 degrees and probably going to get up to 60 degrees in the next couple days. The ice on the lakes are going to crap, and I thought, you know what? I'll do a backpacking video. So today's video, I'm going to tell you guys 5 things that I learned when I just got started backpacking. Now my channel's nowhere near an avid backpacking channel. It's just a hobby that I love doing along with my fishing and camping and hunting. Here are 5 things that I learned when I first got started backpacking. If you're new to backpacking, I hope this helps you out. Number one for me has to be adjusting these damn straps. When I first got this backpack, I put it on, I adjusted it. I used to pack stuff in here and go out into the woods and wondered what the hell was going on. Just didn't want to ride on my back. It was uncomfortable. And it was a while before I learned to loosen up all these straps, shoulder straps, your load bearing straps, your waist straps, everything. You pack your pack, put your backpack on, and then start adjusting to how your load is in your backpack. And also adjusting on the trail too. Took me a little bit to get used to this. But once I figured out adjusting these straps, it made the hike a lot easier. So guys, number 2 has to be properly packing my backpack. I had no clue of what the hell I was doing when I first started packing stuff into my backpack. I used to keep everything in cinch sacks and just throw them in there like a puzzle. Then I would have a bunch of void spaces in there, and when I'd put on my backpack, I'd have heavier items to one side, and it would be unbalanced and just uncomfortable. And after I started learning where to put the weight and how to pack my pack, it got a lot easier. Also, I don't keep everything in stuff sacks anymore. There's a lot of loose items that I keep loose as far as clothing and other things to pack into them small voids so I get the most out of the room of my pack. So number 3, carrying crap you don't need. And this is one of them things, to each their own. Everybody's got to find out their own crap that they don't need when they go out. A lot of my stuff was 2 pairs of clothes, a pair of camp shoes, a big knife, a saw, really never used the saw, and another item is a survival kit. And I don't know why I carried a survival kit, because if you're out backpacking, your backpack is pretty much a survival kit. So go out a few times and then decide what is the crap you really don't need. Another thing in number 3 was I was taking way too much food. I would plan for a trip and think that, oh, I'm going to eat this and this and this and this, and then I would end up bringing half of it back. But that's something that you got to learn after a few times of being out. What you're going to eat, what you're not going to eat, and just plan wisely. Number 4 is get out and do some stuff. Pack your backpack up and get out, walk the roads, walk around the yard, go to the park, get some exercise before your first trip. Don't just sit there and plan for this trip and prepare and do all this stuff. Getting out there and carrying a load for a while and getting some exercise is preparing also. Don't think that you're just going to go and pack your backpack and go 23 miles and not be like in a world of hurt, because you will. Get out there, get some exercise, get to know your pack and your gear, and just have fun with it. And number 5, guys, is hike your own hike. If you're going with a bunch of people, go at your own pace. If you're just starting out into backpacking and it's one of your first few trips, go at your own pace. Overexerting yourself to try to keep up with others is not doing you any good, and it'll just make for a miserable hike. So whatever your pace is, if you fall behind, fall behind. You'll eventually catch up with them. They'll stop and wait for you. But just go at your own pace so you don't hurt yourself. Alright guys, this is by no means professional information. This is just some things that helped me out a lot when I first started getting into backpacking. I hope it helps you guys out too. I hope you enjoyed the video. Until the next time,